Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. So I am back and I've missed you guys so much. Just know that even while I was away, you guys have been in my thoughts and my prayers, and I'm seeing all of the love and just all of the positivity that you guys have been sending my way, and it really does mean the world to me. So thank you guys so much. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading on what's next in love. So what's the next chapter of your love life going to look like? I'm really excited to dive into that, but before we do get started today, I do have a few special announcements. So first, since I missed you guys so much, I wanted to do a little giveaway. Yes, I'm seriously so excited for this, and it's so easy to enter. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Then you just need to download our new app, Mystica Psychic Readings, which if you haven't already downloaded it, you need to right now. It is amazing. Basically, it gives you 24/7 access to a ton of different verified and experienced psychics for readings in different categories, whether you're just looking for a soulmate reading or whether you're looking for a love reading with tarot. Whatever it is, our psychics can help you find the answer. Not to mention, that is the only place that I'm currently offering one-on-one readings with me. So if you do have any follow-up questions or you need some advice from one of my readings here on YouTube, that's definitely the place to go, and I'm hoping to see you guys there. Then to enter, you're just going to want to comment Mystica Psychic Readings. Just remember, all you need to do is like, subscribe if you haven't already, download the app, and comment on this video, Mystica Psychic Readings. We'll be announcing the winner 1 week from today, guys, here on YouTube. Oh, and I almost forgot the best part is that if you win, you'll receive over $1,000 of free credit to spend, either on our app or on our website. So that's seriously so exciting, guys. Okay, so now let's jump into our reading. First, I would just like to set the intention here, just asking for divine guidance on this reading today, asking for the will to be shown and made clear to us, and allowing our hearts to be open to receiving whatever message it is that we are meant to hear today. This is a timeless reading, so you are listening to this at the exact time that you needed to hear this. We also want to express our gratitude to the divine, the universe, God, the angels, for giving us this message today and allowing us to see things more clearly and opening up ourselves so that which is beyond our understanding can be made clear. Now, I just want you to close your eyes if you would like and take yourself to a moment in time where you felt true and deep love. Maybe it was a moment that you just felt such an intense connection with another human being, or you just felt in your heart and soul that you loved someone and you loved them fully and deeply and truly, despite the obstacles, just despite everything. Or maybe it's a friend or a family member. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be something as simple as laughing with your family, playing board games, or maybe it's divine love. Maybe it's the love you feel from the Creator. It's something that stands out to you as a deeper soul level connection, which is love. And love is the most powerful, beautiful thing in the universe and is the universe itself. So when we connect with that, we connect with God. Once you have this moment, please just take a deep inhale through your nose. Breathe in all this love and positivity and light energy, and then exhale, pushing away all the things that are keeping you from feeling that which we want to release. We just want to release all of that negativity, all of that fear, all of that doubt, all of those people who bring us pain and heartache. We're just going to let them go, let that go, and we are going to give those things back to the divine today. Just releasing control and, trusting in this message, trusting in the divine is so freeing. It really allows us to just surrender and be vulnerable in this moment. So now we're going to just take all of our energy and direct that energy towards this message, the message that we are meant to hear when it comes to what's next for us in love. Perhaps it's a person who's going to come into your life, or someone who's going to come back into your life. Or maybe it's just taking a relationship to a more serious level of commitment. Whatever it is, these plans that God has for you are amazing. But we do have to be open and trusting in them, and accepting that we ourselves are not fully in control, and there is so much peace and clarity and really fully understanding that, and just learning again to be vulnerable and to trust. So now, if you haven't already, I invite you to open up your eyes and look at the 3 cards and crystals that I have laid out in front of me. I want you to just allow your intuition and your higher self to guide you to the card calling your name. Really just rely here on your third eye chakra. Give yourself permission to feel and see what comes to you from a different energy level. Just trust it. Trust that the card that speaks to you and calls you is the one for you. And just take as much time as you guys need here to really meditate, really reflect, and allow this to become clear. Once you are ready and feel that a certain card has called to you, then I just wanted to let you know you can skip to your particular reading using the timestamps that are located down in the description box below. Or if you'd rather, you can just listen to all 3 readings and see which parts really speak to you and speak to your heart. And those are the parts that you are meant to hear. So again, this is your reading. I'm just here to support you and give this gift to you today. And I'm just so grateful to be here with you, to experience this with you, and be a part of allowing you to receive this clarity. So anyway, guys, again, so blessed to be here, and let's get started. All right, so for all of my friends who were called to and drawn to card or crystal number 1, let's take a look and see what card we chose for you when it comes to what's next for you in love. All right, so our first card here we have is compassion. And compassion is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. You know, it says here on the card, it says, as you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Wow, okay. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. Okay, there are so many things that just came to me right now. It's almost just like sparking up right now. It's just, there's so many things. So first, what really came to me, group number 1, is that you do have trouble giving yourself compassion. Like, I feel very strongly that you are able to forgive others. You are able to be very kind, very open to others, very forgiving, understanding, accepting. But when it comes to yourself, you lack that compassion. You are really hard on yourself, group number 1. You're really hard on yourself. You are always, being negative, even if you don't realize it. Like, you'll just be saying things like, I'm stupid, or like, why can I never, make things work, or whatever it is. Like, there's negativity, I feel like, that you're directing towards yourself. So instead of directing your negativity towards other people, group number 1, I really feel very strongly, especially when it comes to love. Especially when it comes to love, you've been directing that energy and that negativity towards yourself, towards the inside, right? And what we need to do, group number 1, is we need to release. We need to release that. We need to let that go. We need to give that back to God, give that back to the divine. And, I don't mean here to say you should start being negative to other people. No, I definitely don't mean that. What I do mean is instead releasing, letting go, giving back that negativity to the universe, because the divine can handle that. But we ourselves should not be internalizing that energy that's negative, right? We should be kind to ourselves. And actually, group number 1, something that really came to my intuition that I felt called to tell you is, oftentimes I also have a tendency to do this. I'll think to myself, I'll say, why is it that I would be completely understanding if someone did this to me, but yet if I do it, I'm so mean or hard on myself? Why is it that I would never say these things to another person except for myself? Why is it that I judge myself so much harsher than I judge other people? And it's almost like a beautiful thing when you take the time to realize that you are internalizing the negativity, that you are being so hard on yourself all the time. And if you are constantly pouring in negativity, especially when it comes to love, guys, like, I mean this when it comes to love. If you're saying things like, I'll never find someone, or you're saying like, I'm not worthy, right? I'm not worthy of finding love, or, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. Whatever it is that you struggle with that is getting in the way of you, basically it's getting in the way of you forming the relationship and connections that are potentially in your future. I mean, they're definitely in your future because you are watching this video And you are going to start making those necessary and positive changes of not allowing yourself to feel that you aren't worth it, because you absolutely are group number one. You are such kind souls, so sweet, so loving and caring. You have so many great things about you, and you deserve someone who is going to love you and who's going to see you for just the beautiful person that you are, the amazing things that you have to bring to the table, because there are just so many amazing things, group number one. There really are. So what, again, I'm feeling called to tell you is that one of the big roadblocks you've had in past relationships, or, when it comes to dating, when it comes to finding your soulmate, when it comes to finding true love, is your ability to see your worth and to value yourself in that way. And that really does transcend to how you interact with other people. That really also transcends into not self-sabotaging relationships or people that God is trying to bring into your life. Like, maybe, again, I'm getting so much from this first card, group number one, but that's a really good thing. So much energy here, because I'm feeling very strongly that maybe you have a tendency to self-sabotage. Maybe you also have, this tendency to feel like you're not good enough, group number one. Like, that's why it's saying ever deepening self-acceptance. We need to feel like we are enough in this moment exactly as we are. We are worthy of love. And it's so easy to say things like, and I do this myself, where you say things like, of course I'm worthy, of course I'm amazing, this and all these things, but what do you feel deep down at the end of the day sometimes? Or what, sometimes we don't even realize that we are subconsciously telling ourselves that we are not enough in this moment, that we are not enough where we are currently, and we have to do all of these things, right? We have to be prettier, we have to be smarter, we have to be more successful, make more money, just all these things we tell ourselves, and then we say, and then, then I can be okay, then I can find true love. But the truth is that that's not how it works, right? That's not how it works. Of course, it's always good to better yourself and to want to do better, but we need to do that in a positive way, and in a way where we never neglect or forget our God-given self-worth, okay? Because you are worth so much. You are just so amazing. And it's so easy. Again, it's so easy to begin to allow ourselves to self-sabotage, to, just cut people out, shut people out, maybe do things that we don't mean to do, or hurt people that we don't mean to hurt, because of the way that we're just running away from our own issues. We're just constantly shutting out and running away. Instead, we need to look within and see what negativity we've been burying inside and let that go. So the really good news for my group number one is that once the new self is born, okay, and it can be born right now in this reading with me today, once you have greater compassion for yourself, once this new self is born, you will be drawing in new people and experiences. And what I got from this is like crazy. I'm just getting so much energy, group number one, for you guys. Like, this is really intense already, this reading. So as soon as you are able to do that, as soon as you are able to say, every day wake up and say, I am enough. I am worthy. Say those affirmations. And once you believe it, even right now, if you want to with me, say those things. Become reborn and trust in that, and allow yourself to be open to these new people, to these new experiences, because they are waiting for you. They are out there for you, and you just need to find it in yourself to allow yourself to be drawn to them, right? Because God wants that for you. The divine has these people and these experiences waiting for you. But you do just have to start loving yourself a little bit more. And then as soon as you do that, what I'm feeling for you that will happen is you will meet this person that you are supposed to meet, okay? You will meet this person that you've been waiting for, and in the bottom of your heart you really need and want, but you've been self-sabotaging in your past relationships. And we see here too that experiences. So as you start to love yourself more, you're going to start opening yourself up to doing new things that you love and enjoy, meeting new people. And, God is going to give you those new scenarios, those new situations to meet these people that you're supposed to and destined to meet. And these people are going to be the one, okay? This is going to be the person that you're going to meet. And not just that, you'll also meet friends along the way. You'll meet all the people that you are meant to meet that will just cause you so much joy and love and happiness. And along with that, you're going to meet the person very soon, okay? It's right around the corner. It's like, it's almost there. You just have to just grab it, group number one. So let's draw another card for you, my beautiful group number one, and see what else we are getting today. So I'm just going to shuffle. Okay, group number one, what is next for you and when it comes to love? Okay. Travel. Whoa, okay. Okay, group number one. It says, seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep to see the coral. Wow, okay. I'm getting a few different things that I'm really seeing clearly here. I'm not necessarily getting travel as in like you have to move to a different location or anything like that. I'm really not getting that. What I'm more so getting is that you need to open yourself up to meeting more people. You need to open yourself up to being exposed to new experiences, right? New experiences and to people and places and things that you have been limiting yourself to because of this deep-seated feeling that you aren't worthy of those things. Remember, on that subconscious level, it's not necessarily things that you are actively like aware of. I want you to dive deeper than that. And that's so funny because it says, you know, seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep to see the coral. Again, you have been surface level a little bit, and not in a mean way, in a way of when it comes to your own self-reflection. You have been kind of just surface level for a long time where you weren't really able to fully see yourself. You weren't able to fully understand and see the beautiful person that you are. And that has caused you, again, at a deeper level to avoid these new experiences and these new people. But as soon as you say, you know, no more, with the divine, with God's help, I'm going to open myself up again. And again, it doesn't mean physical travel. It means opening yourself up to new experiences, to new people. And another thing that just really strongly came to me, guys, is like allowing your relationships themselves to be beyond the surface. Like I feel like right now, group number one, you have a tendency when it comes to love specifically. This is another thing that just came to me. When it comes to romantic love specifically, you have a tendency to almost avoid going too deep because you're afraid of being hurt. You're really afraid of someone's hurt you in the past. Someone has definitely hurt you in the past, maybe a few people even I'm getting. And that's why you're afraid to really go deep. You're afraid to be vulnerable, be open, because these past relationships have caused you this hurt, and it's caused you to not see yourself in the correct light. And because of that, you have been kind of almost avoiding the situations and the people, or you've been really not going deeper into relationships. Maybe you've been kind of just having like, you know, flings and like just not wanting to commit to anything, like a little bit of commitment issues, or if it's not even a commitment issue, it's more of just a being open to another person and trusting of them and trusting that they will accept and love you no matter what. And if they don't, that they're not worthy of you. Like that's kind of been the issue. And what's amazing is I really feel that this reading is going to help you guys, my group number ones, to go beyond that, to go and start allowing yourself to be vulnerable, you know, and just remembering group number one, that if someone doesn't accept you for who you are, for your authentic self, they are not worthy of you. Okay? Like I'm serious. I am so serious right now. If someone doesn't see the amazing person that God has created here on earth, they are not the one. Then, you know, what is it? The Ariana Grande song where it's like, thank you next. Like literally, I want you to start thinking that, group number one. Like think of that song. If you've ever heard that, I'm a fan of Ariana Grande, but just think like, okay, thank you next. If you're not the one for me, because I'm worth it, right? And if you're not going to see my value, then you're not the one. You're not the one God made for me. Bye. That's fine. That's really the attitude you have to have, group number one, because you haven't had that attitude. You've had an attitude where you're forgiving mistreatment too much. You're allowing people to bring you down, and you're not like almost having that self-respect and like setting your boundaries and being like, no, like, okay, if you're going to treat me in this way, if you're going to not accept me for who I am, then I'm done. And again, that kind of attitude that you have been lacking has also caused you to push out good people. It's also caused you to really not dive deep in potential romantic relationships, especially. And again, for that one, I'm really getting more so romantic. I'm not getting friend level. I'm not getting family. I'm getting much more so romantically. But yeah, that's the thing. Remember, thank you next is like something I want you to remember, okay? Thank you next, group number 1. And let's just pull one more card for my beautiful group number 1. I love you guys so much. Like, seriously, I'm having such an amazing reading with you. And okay, so what is next for you when it comes to love? What is next for you when it comes to love, guys? This is such a great, I'm just having so much like, I want to say fun, but it's not even just necessarily fun. It's like, just like deep, like happiness and joy, because it's so powerful. You know, it's so powerful, group number 1. Ooh. You're just going to shuffle until something I'm feeling called to, something lights up. Ooh, this is definitely it for you guys. Let's see. Wow. Guys, like, come on. Like, are you kidding me? Our last card is divine timing. Divine timing. I'm like getting goosebumps, guys. Divine timing, and it says the divine brings, this is like beautiful. It says the divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. Oh my gosh, guys. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Wow. Okay. That's like so much right now for me. Like, this is just unbelievable, like how powerful this reading is. It's basically saying, it's like going back to everything we just talked about. The divine's going to bring you that person and those experiences that you need, right? But right now, you haven't been prepared because you haven't been showing yourself that compassion. You haven't been like allowing yourself to be this new self, right? The new self that needs to be born through asking the divine. So right now, group number 1, I want you to take a second and ask the divine, ask God, and say, please, I'm praying for the ability to just have ever deepening compassion for myself, to have self-acceptance, and allow myself to see myself as you see me. And that will open you up to the love that you deserve and the love that you're meant for. And just like it says, divine timing. Nothing's going to come before you're prepared, and nothing leaves too early. So trusting in that, group number 1. Remember, thank you next, right? Thank you next. Trusting that, like, if something has, you know, not worked out, or if they're not going to accept you for exactly the beautiful soul you are, thank you next, divine timing, you know, then that leaves exactly when it needs to. That relationship ends when it needs to end. And then always trusting again, trusting in the Lord, trusting in God, trusting in the divine, the universe, and their timing for our lives. Okay. So, wow, guys, like, amazing reading. I'm so like on another level with this reading right now. This reading was beautiful. And I hope you guys enjoy this reading too. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Like, I really want to grow this spiritual family here on YouTube. And if you want to chat with me on the app, I'm always on the app Mystica. So definitely make sure to download that if you haven't already. And leave a comment below if you enjoyed and if this reading resonated with you, because I always love to hear what you guys have to say. And I just love you guys so much. So anyways, I'm so happy, so grateful to be here with you, and I am sending all of my love and prayers and positive energy your way. Until next time. Bye, guys. All right, so for my group number 2, thank you so much for being with me here in this reading today, and we're going to take a look and see what message it is you're meant to hear today. What is coming next for you when it comes to love? Okay, so let's see what our first card is that we have here. So, oh, wow. Okay. So our first card, number 2, is creative blocks. Okay. Interesting. And then it says, if you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good, to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Okay. It was very clear. Like at first, honestly, guys, and this happens during my readings, I was like, what is the message, divine? Like, what is the message you're sending me? And then it just was like, boop, there it is. And the message is very clearly, it's that the person who is either someone that you already know, I don't know about this yet. You might know them. They might be a new person that's going to enter into your life. But this person is going to be very creative. They're very creative. They may be an artist of some kind. So maybe they are, a singer, an actress. Maybe they are a writer. Maybe they are a, painter or a designer or just creative in some sort of way, right? This person is. And this person also could be someone who's very passionate about nature in some way, I'm getting as well. But I'm not getting just nature. They could be someone who is, very into recycling and, caring for the earth in that way. But I'm also getting, and as soon as I thought that, this popped in my head, an image popped in my head. They could also love animals, is what I'm getting. They could love animals, and that could also be how they are very caring for the planet. And we can kind of see, animals and flowers and beauty, like the flowers of the artistic creativity coming together with the animals' nature, right? So they're very connected to that. They're connected to the earth in some way. They're rooted in that. And they're also very much rooted in the divine's beauty. Like they're able to express their divine self through their art and through that aspect of themselves. So whoever it is, or whoever it is you're meant to be with that is coming to you, it's definitely someone who is like that. It's definitely someone who is creative, artistic in some form, some way, and someone who is connected to the planet, to the earth, to animals for some reason or in some way. So that's what I'm getting for you, my group number 2 so far. And now let us just shuffle some cards, see what else. So what is next in love for my group number 2? I want some more clarity here, please. I'm asking for more clarity, and we'll see what is next for... Okay. Oh no. Okay, this happens. It's all part of the reading. This is definitely it, I know. Direction. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so wow. Okay, wow, guys. So what just came to me very clearly here that I wasn't getting until the second card, since this says direction, it says trust your inner compass and find your bearings. And this says creative blocks. What I'm feeling very strongly for my group number 2 is you are having almost like indecision when it comes to your love life. You are very, like there's maybe potentially a decision that you're currently going through or a decision you're about to have that's going to come into your life when it comes to your romantic life. And this is saying that like you've been feeling blocked, right? Or you've almost felt like you were at a place where you weren't able to like figure it out, right? A creative block in that way. And this is crazy because this is literally saying that when, like, and again, this could be the future for you, group number 2. I want to make clear that this decision or this, block that you're having in a relationship or in a potential relationship, it's meant to happen and it's normal. It's exactly what is supposed to happen for you. And the basic, thing that you need to know for this, whether you're currently going through it or you're about to, maybe it's connecting with someone on a deeper level, maybe it's opening up to someone, maybe it's some sort of level of commitment further, maybe. But it says in this decision that you have to make, maybe it's between 2 people. It could be between 2 people, group number 2. It says trust your inner compass and find your bearings. So what this is saying is whatever decision, my group number 2, whatever you have to make, whatever decision that may be, just trust your inner light to guide you. Trust your intuition. Trust in the divine to help guide you to the person that you're meant to be with, okay? And that will happen for you, I promise. Whatever decision you have to make, just close your eyes when that decision comes and, think of your heart. Think of your soul and your very being, and the dreams that the divine has for you, what you envision your life to look like, what you envision the person that you are meant to be with to look like and to be like. And when I say look like, I more so mean their spirit and the feeling that you get when you are with them. And that will really help things become clear. That will help open your third eye, open your intuitive awareness, and give you the vision that you need to go the direction in the relationship that you need to go. So that is, wow, that's very clear, very straightforward, group number 2, and I'm loving it. So we are going to pull one last card for you, group number 2, and I'm just going to tap my energy here and see what is it that group number 2 needs to hear. Okay, this is it right here. This is a quick one. Truth, guys, truth. And wow, again, we have this beautiful natural theme going on here. So that's very beautiful. It says truth, and it says, when everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. This is interesting, guys, because what I'm getting from this card right now is very unexpected. I'm getting that, like, part of the reason that you're having this decision is, like, there's some, I don't want to say, like, scandal. I don't want to say scandal, but there's something going on where the truth might not necessarily be, like, very clear. There's definitely some, like, muddiness I'm sensing here, where you either were deceived or you're deceiving someone, not maybe potentially like on purpose, but there's some deceit somewhere, okay? And what this is saying is that allow the truth to lead you in the direction, right? Allow yourself to be open to the truth and to accepting what that is for you when it comes to love. And I hope that that's making sense, because I'm feeling it very strongly. I hope I'm conveying it in the way that I meant to. But it's like there's a block, and that block could be what I'm feeling like the indecision is coming from is a almost, disparity between the truth and the relationship and the relationship's potential. So once we really clear out any of that negativity, once we clear out any of the deceit that may be present, then we will be really able to see. There will be no more block, and you'll be able to make the decision that you need to make and to use your inner compass as a guide to know whether that this person is the one for you, or whether you need to leave, or whether you need to go to a deeper level of your relationship, or whether, whatever it is, whatever decision it is here. There's definitely a lack of truth in some way. Maybe it's you not being true to yourself. That's another thing I'm getting, guys. Like, I'm getting very strongly, group number 2, that maybe you have been lying to yourself for a while. Wow, that really was powerful, because at first I was feeling like it was an exterior deceit, but now I'm very strongly feeling it could also very much be a deceit to yourself. Like, maybe you have been with the wrong person. Maybe you have been in the wrong relationship, or maybe this is the right relationship and you have been denying it for yourself. I don't know necessarily, but again, allow the truth to be made clear. Allow the truth to shine through any of the blocks in the relationship. The person is someone who, again, is creative in some way, and allow that to lead you to the direction in life and love that you are meant to go. So anyways, I loved that reading, group number 2, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you, and if it did, make sure to give me a comment down below. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Please, 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 guys. I really want to grow this amazing spiritual community here on YouTube, and I am just really hoping that you guys will just join my little family here, okay? So I love that. And then, again, just so thankful to have you here with me today. So thankful to be a part of this. And I really am just sending all of my love and prayers and positive energy to you until next time. Bye, guys. All right, so for my group number 3, so what is next for you when it comes to love, group number 3? I am so excited to take a deeper look into what the future looks like when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships and the person that you're meant to be with. So let's take a look here at our first card. Okay, our first card says calmness. And it says, the inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. Okay, so what is coming to me very clearly right now is you have been in a very turbulent time when it comes to your love life. There has been arguments, or there has been some sort of conflict. There's been just a lot of like negative energy I'm sensing for my group number 3. And what this is saying is we need to find peace and calmness through the divine and just kind of allow these voices to be silenced and instead only hear God's voice, the universe's voice, along with our own voice, okay? So that will allow our intuition to really guide us, because there's been so much conflict for you, group number 3, in your relationships. But this is really not negative. This is actually very positive, because I do feel that you'll be led to where you need to go when it comes to your love life once you are able to really start being at peace with yourself, with nature, with God, with others, with your relationship and your significant other. So maybe, you know, another thing that really just spoke to me is maybe you have a little bit of a temper when you get into arguments, or when you feel emotional, or you allow yourself to say things you don't mean, or you just, you know, you really react emotionally, or whatever it may be. And this is really saying to give yourself time to think and reflect before you say something to that person, okay? Before you say something to this romantic partner, and give yourself time to think. Like, you are allowed to have that time. You are meant to have that time to meditate, reflect upon what you want to do, who you want to be with, where you want to go. And it's so easy to get really caught in the heat of the moment, my group number 3. But this is really kind of just saying, before you do anything too rash, just take the time to silence yourself. Take the time to pray, to meditate, to just think, is this really what I want to say? Is this really what I want to do? That's the main thing I'm getting from my group number 3 so far, but let's just keep drawing some more cards and see what else we can find for you guys. All right, so I'm going to choose from this pile now. Knock my energy here. What's next in love, group number 3? What's next in love? Whoa, okay, that's definitely it. Guys, I cannot, this just blows my mind. I love when this happens in my readings. So the next card is stillness. I'm not kidding you. First, guys, for group number 3, calmness. Next, stillness. This is really the message you need to hear, group number 3. And it says in calm, no way. It says in calm waters. I'm sorry, guys. That's, wow. In calm waters, everything becomes clear. Okay, wow, group number 3. So it's very obvious to me right now that you need some calm, okay? Group number 3, you need calm, right? Just breathe in, breathe out. Really allow yourself that time, okay? Really just take that time. Take the time to be still. And whatever you want to say, whatever your intention is in the relationship that you are either in or about to enter into, things will become clear. But it is so important for you to take the time before you make any decisions or say anything or do anything. Like, literally give yourself a few minutes before you say anything that might be hurtful or you make any decision, and take that time to meditate before that decision, or, you know, you say that thing, do that thing. So very much the message for my group number 3 today. If I've ever seen, like, you know, that is the message for you. But, you know, let's see if we can get even more from this, and like, let's just draw another card and see if we're getting anything else here. So group number 3, what is next in love? What is next in love? I feel like this is it. Okay, whoa. Group number 3, spaciousness. Wow, this is so, like, very much all very connected. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Okay, group number 3, it's very clear to me now that you are in a situation that is not bringing you peace and calm and clarity, okay? You are not in calm waters. You are basically in a hurricane, group number 3. You're in a hurricane right now, and it's time for you to really become the eye of the hurricane. You know how they say the eye of the hurricane is that beautiful, calm peace? That's what you need. That's what you need to make the decision you need to make when it comes to this relationship. And what it says here is like, what do I no longer need? So whatever is causing you this immense stress, anxiety, fear, turbulence, you know, whatever's causing the hurricane, maybe it's emotion, maybe it's, I don't know, there's something negative that's causing this, you know, serious hurricane in your romantic life. And whatever it is that you have going for you, you no longer need it. You don't need that anymore in your life. You need calm, you need peace, you need something that feels right. And it literally says, God, release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. So my group number 3, your homework, if I was a teacher right now, would be to really meditate and reflect on what people, places, or things are causing that hurricane for you when it comes to your romantic life. And whatever those things are that's draining you, because I feel very strongly, group number 3, you're drained. Like, you are exhausted emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally. You're exhausted because no one can be in a hurricane 24/7. You know, no one can, you can't survive that, right? You can't. And you need to take that time. Your homework assignment is to go into the eye of the hurricane, go into the center, find a moment to meditate, calm, reflect in peace, and it will become clear. You know, with the divine's help, it will become clear what you need to release, who you need to move on from. Maybe it's an ex you need to let go of. I don't know what it is necessarily. Maybe it's a relationship you're currently in, but there's something you need to release, or somewhere, or, you know, something, again, that has been draining you of the potential to find calm and peace in your romantic relationship. And then it says, show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. So once you do this, group number 3, then you're going to ask, right, while you're at the homework assignment, once you're taking that time to meditate and be calm and to reflect on what it is you need to let go of in your romantic life, then you need to ask the divine, group number 3, to show you, right? It says everything becomes clear. So then you're going to ask the divine for that clarity on what will fill you with enthusiasm and joy and love and happiness. So that's really what I'm feeling for you guys. Wow, this is such a good reading. So interconnected. That is like, there's very like A, B, C, D, you know? And then that will literally show you to what will give you the joy and love and peace that you need in a romantic relationship. So anyways, guys, I loved this reading so much. It was so good. And I really hope you loved it too. And if you did, make sure to just give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, because seriously, I really want to just continue to grow this YouTube channel, and I have a ton of amazing content coming. So please, please, please join my little family and subscribe. And then, of course, comment and let me know if this reading resonated with you, if you felt that this could really apply to you, because I always love to hear how these readings work for you. So anyways, that is it for today. And quickly, if you want to talk more with me, make sure to download the app Mystica that I previously mentioned. And I'm just sending all of my love and my prayers and light energy to you until next time. Bye, guys.